Here it is. We got it. It took all of 2 minutes to get it set up, but finally we're here. Me and my 2 deaths. Alright, so there is a couple things that the chat was supposed to remind me of. I don't... One was the Game Boy Advance dungeon, or shop, or something like that. And then the other one was... pancake bread. No! It's been digested already! Lava soup. It was lava soup. The pancake bread was alright, but lava soup is where it's at. That's the stuff that you want to eat. So Half-Life 2 was a hard game to put down, so we're gonna get a little bit less Zelda today, but that's alright. Yeah, my one issue with this game is that... What's my issue with this game? I don't think I have any issues with this game. I was gonna say it's so similar to Link to the Past, they reused so many assets, but... No, that's pretty good. It's just a solid Zelda game. Someone said it's a perfect game. No, 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 it's not perfect. It doesn't have, crapola rays from Half-Life or whatever, but it's good. Alright, alright then. So, does anyone know where I can find this exclusive shop? Ow. It's that closed door. Well, I'm playing this on a Game Boy Advance game console system. TM, it's... Hang on a moment. Run in GBA mode. You can do that. Well, this is MGBA. I don't know how to do that. Vinny, you mean my GBA? Yeah, the M stands for my. It's a slang. It's just short for my. Or modded GBA. Same thing. It's just modded so I can capture. Vinny, what emulator are you using? Oh, I'm not. It's... Cool settings... and Game Boy. Game Boy. I guess I have to restart now. Man, all that progress lost. It's no good. Can't do it. You'll know if it works if the colors are washed out. Alright, hang on a minute. It might be worth it to do this. I want to actually try to do this. It didn't work this time. Vinny, I sent you a patched version, so you don't need to do GBA mode for it to work. It doesn't have washed out colors. When the fuck did you send that? Might be a little too late for that, I think. Sorry, just a moment, chat. We're gonna get this working. My Game Boy Advance is being silly. Silly. I can't tell if these are washed out colors. Oh, is your life advanced? My life's advanced. From now on, it's advance. Welcome, sir, to the 100 rupee advance shop. I'm amazed you found us. We're found only on Game Boy Advance. Everything is 100 rupees. Don't let our secret out. Advance ring. Okay. Vinny, you bought a useless ring? Awesome. Really happy about that decision. Ultimately, all of this is useless because it lives on my computer. I mean... Magical ring. What kind of ring is it? It's a secret. Man, I went from 999 rupees down to 0. Down to 4. It didn't even take that long. How? I bought a bunch of shit. Just tons of shit. That's alright. Oh, look at that! I was just thinking, like, man, when am I gonna find one of them big rupees? So are the colors actually washed out? I can't tell. Or is it maybe not as bad as I thought? The Zora ring, dive without breathing. They look okay to me, they look fine, they look the same. Yeah. I see, I call this the GBA Nature Ring, Life Advanced. That does not make any sense, mate. I see, I call this the Gasha ring. Grow great Gasha trees, that's what this ring is. Alright, and both the GBA Nature and Time ring have no effect. Apparently. The sole purpose of this ring is an extra bonus for players who are already playing on the GBA game console. Wow. The dive ring lets you stay underwater. That one's alright, I guess. So we'll also add, I kinda like the idea of the Gasha ring. Dive without breathing. I guess that's alright too for now. The quicksand ring is really useful. It prevents moving floors from moving you. Takes a while. You know what quicksand is? A very good David Bowie song. What isn't a great David Bowie song? Almost all of his late 80s, early 90s output. I mean, he would have been the first one to admit that. He said he was artistically bankrupt in the 80s. Though I disagree about all of the 80s because Let's Dance is a fucking great album. Someone said Afraid of Americans is my favorite. Well, that's mid-90s Bowie. Anything from like 1994 on, like Outside, all the way to late 90s, I think there's great stuff there. Does that mean you're not a fan of Buddha of Suburbia? It's alright. I like Earthling way better. Johnny's in America. Johnny wants to suck on the coke. Now, I don't want your treasures anymore. Get out of here. I gotta find some soup, right? There's a sick lad. I remember there was, like, a sick lad. Maybe I gotta get him. To get the soup early, you need to go to a northern exit. You have to dance again? Vinny, who would you rather chill with, David Byrne or David Bowie? I think Bowie would be more fun to hang out with. And, I say that as a big David Byrne fan as well. Maybe David Gilmour. Nah, he's probably not nearly as fun. What if it was David Byrne in a meat suit? Well, that changes everything. Where's this goddamn dance house? Shit. Vinny, did nobody else tell you that you need to fix the iron pot before getting the soup? Not without a fine iron pot that's been well seasoned. Hey, that's just what I need to make a great soup. Leave it to me, just wait. Wow, I just randomly stumbled upon the answer without having to dance. The lava and iron create a harmony of flavors. Your lava soup is ready. It's molten hot. You know, in Chernobyl, they had to, get those miners to dig naked so that the, core wouldn't turn to lava and melt through the concrete and contaminate the water. We talked about this on stream recently. Yeah, the Kremlin came down with AKs and they were like, if you don't mine naked, we shoot. Lately, the lava temperature has been dropping. How? Things haven't been right ever since that temple fell. Why naked? I don't understand. Okay, so I was joking. The Kremlin... The Russian, like, the Soviet government did not, like, force them to mine naked, but they couldn't use fans. Because, I talked about this probably last time I played Zelda, but they couldn't use fans because it would have blown the, irradiated dust into their nostrils and all over the place, and it would have been really, really, really bad for them. Even worse than it already was that they were digging under a nuclear reactor that had exploded. So, they had to deal with 130-degree Fahrenheit temperatures. And, so they just started stripping naked. It's a true story. Were they okay? 1 in 4 miners died. From, you know, the effects, related effects, not like right away, but just radiation related, like cancer and stuff. So they were statistically okay. Yeah, they just, like, threw a bunch of guns in their faces and were like, DIG! None of them died from overheating. I don't have that information. I have no idea. But imagine digging rocks in 130-degree temperatures. Oh, that already was summer. Try something here. Wonder why I can't summon Ricky. You're supposed to drop from above. I know, that's what people were saying last time. I believe it. I just figured maybe I could try to... you know, try to get him here. Which version of Moblins do you like best? Not these. These are just pig lads. I think I like the Zelda cartoon show Moblins. They had more personality than ever before. E? I think I'm joking when I say the TV show Moblins, but the sad thing is that's kind of the version of Moblins that, when the word Moblin is said, I immediately think of the television show. So, take that for what it's worth. Moblin tier list. I'm gonna say something kind of controversial. Not everything needs a tier list. But that does. Controversial opinion tier list. Oh. Where's this big lad? Oh, the big lad's over this way, I think. Someone said best videos of Vinesauce tier lists. Some of the best videos that people like the most aren't even on my channel. It's just ones that people made randomly. And my highlight channel has like 400 videos, and the Full Sauce channel has like 4,000. And that's just me. I'm all stuffed up. It's so cold. Do you have anything that could warm my body up? Oh, that smells good. Can I have that soup? It's a harmony of flavors. Thanks to you, I'm all better. Take this as my symbol of gratitude. Yo, how is it that someone was able to post giant fucking Batman emotes? Suku. Someone remembers that? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Don't worry about it. It was just something crazy. Someone was being crazy. I don't know how they got away with it. Vinny, do you remember the dong emotes? I think I remember the dong emotes, yeah. You got the Goron vase as a thanks for the soup. It's a very nice vase. Goron or human, health is all that matters. I don't remember where to bring this vase. There was some guy who was looking for a vase. It was in the Sunken City. Chat is confirming, yes. I'll take it. Go back to Goron Mountain, there's one of the best Gasha seed spots in the game and you haven't dug it up yet. Okay. Shoot that big Goron no matter how often I ask! He won't give me his vase! I give my dinner for it. Fish! That's a vase! Give me that vase, please, I'm begging you! Yoo-hoo! It goes right in my collection! And thanks, here, take my dinner! My last fish! I love vases. I just don't understand how people can break them. I want to check out that Gasha seed spot real quick. Couple announcements. First announcement is Dead Cells Rise of the Giant DLC is now on Switch, so I'm going to be streaming that soon. Now that I have plenty of things to stream. I don't know when. The other announcement is that there's a game called Void Bastards that's coming out that looks very interesting. And I would like to stream that, perhaps. I can't get there, dog. Void. Void. This is Cuckoo Mountain. Yeah, but wasn't there another seed that I planted that I didn't get? Was that what you're talking about? Sixth son in chat, lad? Or are you talking about that one that I just passed specifically? You gotta go left, then loop back around. It was in the snow area next to the big pit. Alright. There's also another game coming out in June that I am not allowed to talk about that I will be streaming. There's a surprise stream on the horizon. It's not Bloodstained, that too, but that's not what I'm talking about. Slay the Spire on Switch? No, I've already streamed plenty of Slay the Spire. The Switch version is just gonna be for me. I was gonna play that on my own time, but... No, it's a game that I signed an NDA about. I'll give you a hint. I can't give you a hint, really, but I'm gonna give you a hint anyway. It's not an egg-like. It's a good game, and it's coming back. So, that's pretty much all I can say. I don't know how to get down there. I love all these guesses. Don't get too hyped about it, chat. It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. It's not Half-Life 3 or anything like that. It's just something interesting that will make for a fun stream. Yeah, I've officially, given up. I guess I have to go down this way and then loop around? I hate that I can't get that. That really annoys me. Maybe go down the main Goron cave. I mean, I kind of see how to get there. I might have to go this way and then up and around, but I'll try it. I don't even really know where I'm going next anyway. But we'll get there. It's good to just explore. Well, certainly not this way. Where do I give the fish? Vinny, have you considered the game Observation? That was the big wall of text. I know what the game is. I'm not really feeling it at the moment. It looks kind of cool, but... probably gonna skip. Hang on. Wow. Chat was not japes. I missed the secret seashells. Hey, chat, here's a question. Is it only one sword for the whole game? Until you link? No, right? I mean, it's two swords, and then level 3 is the Master Sword. When you link. It's no secret seashells, but... the second sword is optional. When a game is not primarily about the Master Sword, Nintendo's just like, whatever. Nintendo's like, whatever, if you want the second sword, get it. We don't care. Capcom in this case. Look, no matter how much I call her, my precious Mittens won't come down. If only I had her favorite treat, fish. Hey there, you have fish. It's Mittens' favorite food. Is that for her? Oh, thank you so much. Mittens, here, Mittens. Skittles. Mittens, oh, good kitty, thank you. Oh, yes, a reward. Here, take this Megaphone. Now, this can be used to wake the lad on the mountain, right? It would be nice if I had a warp up the mountain. It's a real pain in the Jacobs. It's a real pain in the Quigley. Vinny, you just destroyed my soul with that Skittles. I had a bird named that flew away one day. I feel your pain. I had a bird that flew away as well. It was a cockatiel named Fuckhead. And, yeah, it just flew away. So whenever I hear Fuckhead, I get sad. Vinny, what was that bird's real name? Bird or Fuckhead? It was... okay, so this bird was found. My cousin found it while driving, and it was just on the side of the road. It was like on the sidewalk. And, it was bird. It was just there. So my cousin scooped him up, brought him to the house, and just, you know, we adopted Fuckhead for a couple of months. Until the perfect opportunity arose. And then the bird escaped. Flew out that fucking door, man, with all haste. Which makes me- I mean, obviously the bird escaped from another house. He doesn't seem to hear you. Wake him with the megaphone? Yeah, of course. Huh? What? Who? This won't do. I slept clean through winter. No, I can't get to the summit. Oh, well, I'll go back home to Malin. I'll take that megaphone if you don't need it. Have a mushroom instead. Well, after the bird fuckhead, we never had a chance to name the bird because it was so new and I guess there was no thought put into it, but it was the family bird for a couple months and then, you know, from our household it also escaped and then was probably picked up by someone else. Fuckhead had a hard life, going from home to home. Wherever he lay his hat was his home. And then after that, we got another cockatiel to replace that one. The hole in our heart was too big, so we named that one Baby. And she was cool for a couple years, and then she started laying eggs. I've told all these stories before, but she laid eggs forever. Unfertilized eggs. And, you know, the cage was just filling up with shitty eggs, so we would go to throw them out. And then she would just fucking attack us. She would bite and scream and lay more eggs and fucking bite and scream. And it was like, ah! So it's like, you know what? We're just gonna feed this bird and just have it exist and then lay more eggs. But you can't eat cockatiel eggs. I guess you could. If you really fucking wanted to, you weirdo. Where am I going? Apparently, I'm supposed to be here in Sunken City. Use the stump north of Death House. You need to change to winter. Okay. Boy, this trading quest is involved. So, we ended up giving the bird to some doctor. Some doctor lad. How many eggs would there be at once? They would just stack up eventually. Someone just said, hopefully not an evil doctor. Vinny, were you a pet hoarder? No, in fact, I only had, a couple pets in my whole life. We had Mr. Snake, who also escaped. I had tree frogs that were unnamed. One of them escaped. Wow, my house must have been really fucking depressing that these animals just escaped all the time. Red the cat, who probably died. If not, the garage cat, yeah, and if not, then it was, like, driven to New Jersey, like Newark or something. Anyway, if Maple were here, I'd send her to Mount Cuckoo for mushrooms, but since she hasn't come back, I can't make my magic potion. That's sent. You've got a mushroom. I'll trade my wooden bird. How about it? Molly was the best pet I had. The doggo. The little white doggo. I can finally make my magic potion. Guess I'll open the shop soon. She never escaped. Vinny, why did you name him Fuckhead? I don't think I did. I don't really remember. I was too young to really remember. But I think it was because the bird was mean. Subrosian ring. Become a Subrosian. You have more than one potion at a time. God damn it. Vinny, dogs are the most wonderful pets, and for the sake of your emotional health, you should never actually own one. For real, because it's absolutely devastating to lose them. I know. Oh, I know. The thing is, they bring you so much joy for so many years. But if you travel a lot, I mean, you really gotta take care of a dog, or you have to have people help you take care of the dog. And if you travel a lot, it's a tough pet to have. You may as well just get, like, a lizard and, like, throw a bunch of bugs in the cage and then leave for like 2 weeks and then the lizard's fine. I'm sure Desert's probably very happy about me saying that. It's like, no, that is not how you take care of lizards! It is? Oh. Clock guy in Horon. I know, I'm looking for it. I gotta look for the house. Somehow I've missed this house several times, I don't know how. Here it is. I want to make a cuckoo clock better than any before, but I can't find a wooden bird that I like. One that's just breathtaking. Oh, you! That's an amazing bird you have, may I? I'll name him Fuckhead. Breathtaking. Here, take this. You got engine grease. Oh. Everyone loves fiddling with engines. Someone said get a fish. You know, Captain Picard had a fish. I think it was an angelfish in his ready room. And the people on the show, including Patrick Stewart, I believe, was like, wait a minute. Why would Picard, like, hold dominion over an animal? It was a lionfish, sorry, lionfish. So people were like, wait a minute, Picard is this amazing, evolved captain, and he's holding a fish captive for show in his ready room? Go round. If I could just oil it, it would go around more quickly. Engine grease. Will that make it go quickly? Really? Then take my phonograph. What a tune. Go round. Is it going too fast? Yeah, it's going too fast, mate. It was Sir Patrick Stewart who protested against the idea of Jean-Luc having a pet fish. Yeah, that about makes sense. Trading quest is over for now, to be continued. Gotcha. Someone in chat just wrote, that is some hippie bullshit. It's the 23rd century. They've outlawed currency. Well, not outlawed, but they don't use it. People work, you know, because they just want to be starship captains and stuff. And the fish is the hippie bullshit? I mean, they won't even make first contact with a race because the Prime Directive states that a race has to evolve spaceflight first. And then Picard's like got this beautiful fish in this small little aquarium in his ready room just so he can show it off to people. I mean, oh, the ring! Oh! Someone said first contact is bullshit. You mean the Prime Directive is bullshit because it allows species to suffer disease, war, famine, and more. We're arguing about the Prime Directive now. I mean, the show covers it plenty. In the Orville, they're allowed to make first contact after the civilization starts, sending messages into space. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I think I like that one. I kinda have my issues with the Prime Directive, actually. And so do a lot of starship captains. It seems like every starship captain at some point in the Star Trek series has broken the Prime Directive for one reason or another. And then Riker just, like, bangs aliens. But, I kinda understand the point of it. What are these things that are lit up here? Jewels. Okay. Alright. So I guess the question I have for you, chat, just to speed this along a little bit, is do I go left or right next? Here? Or here? Go to the middle lake? What's the middle lake? This? Vinny, since you brought up Riker banging, is teaching aliens new sex positions a violation of the Prime Directive? It is. It's like if you went down to a planet and taught them the Macarena, and then they all started doing the fucking Macarena, and then they lose 10 years of progress because they're focused on, like, nonsense. Like, you know, the butterfly effect. And the reason I'm bringing up the Macarena is because Nandor in What We Do in the Shadows said he was gonna take over the planet or something. The country, the United States, but he got busy with the Macarena and he forgot. Or he was gonna get his citizenship. One of those two things. Wizard. But, you know, if we're not alone in the universe, soil, time, sun, rain, warmth, I await one who knows many essences. Okay. So, if we're not alone in this universe, then we have not been visited. And they have not broken the Prime Directive, if they have one. They've not interfered with our evolution. But there have been a lot of weird reports over the years about aliens, UFOs showing up at nuclear missile plants, nuclear silos, and disabling the missiles. So the A-Lamaus have showed up specifically to disable our missiles, and then they just leave. Maybe we should have been destroyed. Maybe we're on, like, an alternate timeline where an A-Lamau saved us. Like, they went back into the, like, the past after we blew ourselves up, and they're like, ah, we need these humans, they taste really good. We're like their buffalo wings, so they went back in time and went to the nuclear plant that we used to blow ourselves up. Maybe that's why the stupidity of you know, us building, like, we almost blew ourselves up a lot. There were a couple of incidents. There's one incident where there was some, and I'm gonna butcher this story, but someone thought on radar that the Soviets had sent over all of their missiles. And it was like a bunch of missiles headed towards us, and they were about to launch. Opposite, the Soviets thought that we sent all of our missiles at them. I say we, being, you know, of the United States. And I'm just walking in circles. Unbelievable. But it turned out to be a full moon instead. So we came that close to nuclear annihilation because of a full moon. You think the A-Lamau stopped them? Oh, I believe that's where I was when I planted that stuff. I still can't do anything here. This is gonna be one of those streams where people on the full sauce are gonna be like, oh, he made no progress and he did a trading quest. I'll be skipping this episode on future rewatches. But the A-Lamau discussion was fucking on point, at least. Mate. Nope. That area with a bunch of pits had a rare seed spot. I'm so lost in this game right now, it's not even fucking funny. I remember I couldn't make this jump. Oh! Wow. Yep, it was in the fucking Goron cave the whole time. Vinny, we can't help you, it would break the Prime Directive. Alright, you're gonna have to eat your own ass for that one. Pretty sure I passed this area, too. Alright. Well, I got that thing. I just need to get to Dungeon 5. Whoever in chat wants to help. Approach the spectacle-shaped lake in the center of the map. This one. Approach it from the northwest. Thanks. Well, someone said that before, and then I went over there and I guess I went to the wrong spot. So, I'll try that. Alright. Little confusing. Little confusing, but... into that. Vinny, east. Hang on. Oh, right, I see. I see. I was just trying to get to that cave, but that's blocked off by mushroom. There we go. I did it. What? I don't know, but I did something. Change season to fall to pick up mushroom. Oh, well, I don't have that ability. I don't have fall. I think I will in a moment. Rock mushrooms, Petri fungus. Pick and fall only. I like how someone in chat told me exactly what to do with those things, and then I found out exactly what to do with those things in-game. That was cool. Everyone went to gather rocks at the temple up north. There are nice-sized rocks near the temple up north. Melt it down! These furnaces can melt any metal. Right now I'm melting and mixing two kinds of ore. Simply divine, impeccably fine, gorgeous design, notably kind, signs! You've broken one signs. How could you be so cruel? Only one signs? Vinny, give us E3 predictions. I already have. I've done E3 predictions. I think... I don't remember which stream, but I've done them. Maybe I should... Maybe I should do a separate Vine Talk video for E3 predictions, that way people can just go there. I can refer people directly to that. Impeccably fine. I'm about to die. not gonna die here. Not no way, not no how. Whoa. Yeah! You can really only hold one potion at a time. Dear Vinny, I'm writing to let you know that your streams are very soothing and I fall asleep to them all the time. I've been waiting to send this email for 3 years. I've been a fan ever since. I've just always been shy and, you know, I don't know how to hit send on an email like this, but I'm just gonna do it. I got the courage to finally send you this email. And then you hear in the distance, YOP! And they're like, just never mind. I'm just trying to sleep. Delete. Delete. I get the whole falling asleep to things, debate, or argument, or whatever. Vinny, go back, that was the right way. Oh, okay, I don't need to go in there. But my streams can get kind of loud when I die in a video game. Deadass though, Vinesauce, my girlfriend just shot up and said, I'm so fucking sick of his shit, and then she laughed a bit and then went back to bed. Just now? Yo, I'm sick of your shit. Deadass. So this is like another vague thing that I have to figure out. I have a bomb. Maybe I need to go up here? I don't know. Vinny, stop saying dead ass. There's a rock slide at the temple. There's only one... Yeah, there's only one spot in the temple left. The ore is all in chunks. Oh. We're gathering chunks of ore to melt in the furnaces. Oh, that's a bomb flower. Thanks. Okay, let's break it. I like how this Subrosion has infinite ammo. That was great. Now we have plenty, thanks to you. If you ever need any ore melted, come to the furnaces. The spirit of autumn, my turn has come. They say fall is lonely, but no, pits are filled when fallen leaves and mushrooms are ripe for the picking. When shadows fall on Hyrule, a hero shall appear. Is that hero you? Then I grant you Autumn's power. Someone said autumn is my favorite season. Now the Rod of Seasons has powers of all 4 seasons. This is all the help we can offer you, O courageous youth. Din and all Holodrum are counting on you. Autumn is great. I like it. The weather's nice. In New York, autumn is fantastic because it's so... well, it's pretty. And the weather's just perfect, as I said. But there's a foreboding that comes with autumn. It's knowing that summer is finally over. It's knowing that winter's on the way. And I hate winter in New York. The snow gets shitty. The weather gets cold. I can't go for my walks. It's not fun to explore the city. Just kind of, I don't know, kind of blows ass a little bit, if I can be honest. But that's winter. Autumn is great. It's just, there's always this subtle reminder that, oh, this could be the last nice day we have of the year. And that's why autumn is not my favorite season. Spring, however. Boy, spring is hopeful. It's fresh. It's new. I'm alive. Spring is also great because PAX East, like, is kind of at the beginning of spring. So when I do PAX, I know that the nice weather is soon to follow. Also my birthday is in spring. It's just spring can get kind of, like, weird here. It can get, like, really cold. Like I said, 2 weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, it was like 45 degrees or so Fahrenheit. And now, you know, we had a day that was like 82. So, that's spring. And it can get really, really rainy. But generally, spring is great. And I like summer. Some people don't like summer because it's too damn hot. And I get that. And it does get really, really fucking boiling here sometimes too, but... spring and summer are my 2 seasons. I'm sure if I lived in a different part of the world, that could change, but... it's my, current feeling. Seasons tier list, when? Kind of surprising. I've been playing Oracle of Seasons, and yet I had not done a seasons discussion. Oh, what have I done? I didn't change it to autumn. What if I told you that there are 8 seasons, but the government has been keeping them from us? That's right, there's seasons in between the seasons. Micro-seasons. Convinced there would be something here. Just a shitty spider island. Get out of here with this. Terminator trailer was revealed. Terminator trailer. Does anyone care? No? Oh, alright, moving on. Is it shitty? I don't know. I really couldn't tell. There really wasn't much to it. And it was a lot of, like, shooty and action. I like Linda Hamilton in Terminator 1 and 2. I'm happy she's back. But she's an action hero at 60. So I want to see how they're gonna make that work. So they're continuing the plot from Terminator 2, as if Terminator 3 did not happen. Arnold is 70. Yeah, Arnold is 70 years old. They didn't even try to do the de-aging on him this time. James Cameron produced it. Edward Furlong is definitely not playing Sean Connor, who is John Connor's brother. No, I mean, Arnie's he's active, he's working out. Ever since he stopped being governor, he's been getting his body back in shape, apparently. So I'm not saying he couldn't do an action role, but I'm just wondering to what capacity they're going to have him do action. He did tank a dropkick. That's true. Become an Octorok. Okay. Blue luck ring. I got that one. I want him to do another, Jingle All the Way movie. We need a new Jamie, though. We can't have the same Jamie. I think that dude's not okay for acting at the moment. If ever again. That's the Star Wars effect, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it does to you.
Put that cooking! Come on, you know! You know!
That's Arnold's career in a nutshell. No, there's more to it than that. I like when Arnold gets dramatic acting roles, and he has to try to do, like, really, like, serious scenes. Those are my favorite Arnold moments. Okay, so next up, I have to go someplace else. I can change things to let me at least get to the dungeon. Go back to the mushrooms, then north. What mushrooms? It's north of where the portal was. Okay, so today I have, I said that this game doesn't really... I don't notice that many flaws. This might be my major malfunction. Okay, I can't get there through here, to the lake. I was gonna get the gem from that old man, I'm not worried about it. Not right now. This could just be me, and if it is just me and I'm bad at navigating and I'm you know, I'm a babby, that's fine. But I am having trouble with the overworld a little bit, because there's a lot. And it's kind of like, well, just find the exact spot. And then lift the mushroom. I do like the Gasha nuts, because you can plant them, you can set it and forget it, and then when you're, wandering around aimlessly, you'll be like, oh, that's the thing I planted a while back. I like that feature. That's a good feature. Ah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. can only lift one mushroom at a time. There you go. Yeah, level 5, Unicorn's Cave. I will do a little bit of this dungeon, and I hate doing a dungeon in segments, but that's what's going to happen here. So in Link's Awakening, in order to remove those lads of their armor, you have to get the hook shot. But it's different here. Oh, check this out. Hell yeah. Back. Man, did I really blow through 50 of these speed seeds? Vinny, you use an item the game gave you that's cheating, dude. It's like, in Symphony of the Night randomized, when I got the rune sword in the first, like, 15 minutes of the game. And then a duplicator on top of that later on. And then a second rune sword before that. Yeah. Again, I'm still debating on whether or not I even want to finish that run. I mean, I may as well, right? Symphony is kind of more of an experience than a challenge. It's always been like that. It's just fun to get weapons and go through the areas and listen to the music and check out the backgrounds. Just do a new run? Well, no, I don't want to do a new run because I wouldn't want to drag it out. Like, we already saw the first half of the game, so I may as well just finish the second half of it for fun. Honestly, it's just nice to revisit Symphony of the Night. It's a great game. Vinny, just don't use rune swords all the time then. Yeah, that's the argument. That's why I brought it up. Using items that the game gave you. It's like, well, on one hand, it's understandable to maybe not use the cheap-ass fucking item. But yet... But yet, I have it. Do another Castlevania randomized? Oh, I can't be here yet. No, I'm probably just gonna stick with this one for now. I'd like to do Wind Waker randomized, but I'd do a very heavily modified version. Because I heard Wind Waker randomized runs can be very tedious. but they're also very customizable. So I would probably do something, you know, where I could lower the amount of stuff I need to collect. Vinny, are you able to bring back Wind Waker Chaos Edition now? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but did not I upload Wind Waker Chaos Edition again? I think I did, I don't remember now. You did? Okay. Vinny, the Symphony of the Night randomizer got an update literally yesterday. Oh fuck, can you... What's the patch notes? Yeah, Wind Waker Randomized was dead for a while, but I'm pretty sure it's back up. Add support for custom enemy drops, starting equipment, item locations, and prologue rewards. Wait. Wait, no, I did that. Those were there. Yeah, those were there. Things made more random for a more pleasurable game experience. Okay, thanks, Nintendo. I still think that Nintendo should make some official randomizers and throw those shits on their online subscription service. Like, it's cool, alright, we get a bunch of NES games, that's fine. Most of those games I don't really care about, but there's a couple. There's a couple that are alright. But if they did, like, an official Zelda 1 or Zelda 2 or Mario randomizer on that service where you could just generate a new seed and play forever. That would almost make up for the lack of Super Nintendo games, for me. Not everyone, but for me at least. I mean, they already kind of did something weird like that with NES Remix. Someone said I want more hacks like Super Metroid Arcade. Super Metroid Arcade is legitimately incredible. And sometimes I think about it, and I think I should go back to it. Maybe I will one day. Probably one of the best randomizers. Cool item. Horrible noise. Cool item, horrible noise is my official stance on this item. Has anyone made a Zelda item tier list? It's probably got like 150 entries. Double claw shot. SS tier. There's another thing that's coming out. you remember the game A Robert Named Fight? So I played A Robert Named Fight a couple times, and it's very Metroidian, and it's a roguelike, roguelite, rogue-ish, rogue whatever the fuck. And it's good. And it's, you know, it's a very enjoyable game. There's meat, and I played it a couple times on stream, and it was a fun time. So, there's a big update coming to Robert Named Fight, with a lot more rooms, and a new boss, better room generation, a ton of new items. So, that's happening. Vinny, is the music better? The music is what puts me off to that game. Just play Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 by Guns N' Roses and you won't have to deal with it. Watch as I solve puzzles. I really did not see that button at first. I vine blinded that. So yeah, that's good. So Dead Cells update is exciting for me. Check out that update on stream. Robert Named Fight update. I got a mystery game in June, like I mentioned before. Crash Team Racing is coming out soon. Some good stuff coming up. Bloodstained and Mario Maker in June. Yeah? No, it's good. Vinny skipping Sonic's Racing in the meantime. I mean, you know I'm not into that, really. I'm sure it's a cool game. I'm just gonna get CTR. That's good enough for me with kart racing. What the fuck is this puzzle? Open chest in order of enemies killed. I guess I could have consulted the owl. So top right. Bottom right. I don't know these lads. This is gonna be a guess. And thus concludes our stream. To be continued. Yeah, I mean, it's a kind of a dick puzzle. I was gonna play until I open the shortcut, but it's fine. I'll just resume next time. No worries. So, even though I got lost on the world map for a while, which was mostly my fault, I get confused, I get lost, my navigation skills suck dick, but that world map is kind of dense, and there's a lot of just find the spot, fuck stick. So, there's that. But other than that, I'm still really enjoying this playthrough. Between this, Half-Life 2, the golden... This has been a good year for streaming for me. There's been a lot of really enjoyable games. Between Resident Evil, Sekiro, this... You know, just a lot of good stuff. Of course, DMC5! And then Mother 3 started the year off. So,